Howdy guys, in today's video we're going to be looking at our part number 46 from our intermediate flat parts. But before that, let's have a quick intro first. So today's video can be found on softwaretraining.co.za. We make short and easy to watch problem solving videos, and we also have daily updates. Otherwise, we're back into the program here. Now, today's part is going to be a little bit more advanced in the fact that it works with degrees, but it only has three options or values that you can set, so it still is considered an intermediate part. So if we go to flat parts, we go to our P46. I'm going to open this, and then we can see here from the little preview box, we've got our three values. So we've got a Y, X, and the U. So now on the right here we can see the X and Y is millimeter and the U is degrees. So over here then the Y obviously sets the height, the X the width, and the U sets the degrees of this corner. Now there's a few things to keep in mind when you're setting this, which is handy. Now obviously you cannot set it to 0 degrees, which obviously won't work. And then also the width and height is quite important depending on the degrees. So I'll just make a quick example. Let's go 200, 200, and then I'm going to leave it at 90 now. So if we had to go OK, in the preview you can see we've got just a square here, because obviously we left it at 90 degrees. Now you can obviously set it to the positive and negative. So if we go, let's say 45 degrees, so it's going to come down. Say OK. You can see we've got a little wall here from the 45 degrees. So now obviously if we increase, let's say our X to 300, say OK, eventually you can get quite close, but eventually what will happen, let me go even bigger, you'll see we start getting another cutout again. So that is something to keep in mind when you're working with the degrees to the negative. And then obviously if you go positive, so let's go 125 degrees, then we're going to get the shape similar to this preview. So you're going to have to obviously adjust this according to what you're looking for in your actual shape. So if you have measurements worked out beforehand, it is great. Then you'll simply just fill them in here, work out your shape, and then you can throw that straight into your cutter. Now I'm just going to leave all of mine the same as this. So leave the name the same, manual quantity 1. I like the preview, say add. And then we add this shape to our actual design. Now this is unfortunately a little bit large. I'd like to make it a little bit smaller, but we'll maybe do that later after the video. But yeah, otherwise that is it on our P46. Like I said, it's just something to keep in mind. If you're going to a degree to the bottom, make sure your width is not too much, otherwise you're going to get a little cutout. Which afterwards, I mean, it's not a problem, you can just chuck it, but it's always nicer to work neat. But otherwise, yeah, if we head here to softwaretraining.co.za, you guys will notice we've got a variety of different softwares we do cover, and you can also isolate your search on the top right. If you do not, however, find the training videos you're looking for, just simply go here, request a training video, fill in the mini form, and then we'll do our best to try and make that for you. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and cheers.